Maybe the best podcast.
Maybe the best podcast. Maybe the best podcast. Yo, we taking off. We taking off.
That's the one.
Oh, man.
Maybe the best podcast.
Yo, welcome back. It is Maybe the Best Podcast, episode 52. We are a year into this shit, man. Thank y'all so much. I am Vern Diddy, a.k.a. the Hot Dad, alongside my motherfucking partners, my loves, my friends, my family.
Lulu.
And for the 52nd motherfucking time,
Executive.
Twan D the student,
And
a.k.a.
I'll drink to that.
Twan D the student. Yes, we will drink to that.
Yeah.
Yes, we will drink to that.
Hey.
And as always, we like to shout out all our listeners on SoundCloud and all other platforms,
Yes.
iTunes as well. And most importantly, we would like to shout out our Facebook Live right here.
Yeah, man.
That for a part of these 52 weeks, man, everybody has played their part and kept us strong, man. And
Man, tell it.
I will be saying this throughout the night, but I appreciate everybody that subscribed to us on YouTube and getting familiar with us. We appreciate you for sharing, liking, playing it, and consistency is what we wanted to bring.
I think we did that.
Numbers. The numbers is in the consistency. 52 is the number.
Yes.
So
Yes.
next year is just about taking it to another level. But I just wanted to show my gratitude to everybody out there on YouTube that subscribed to us, man, and everybody right here on the live. And it's just beautiful. SoundCloud listeners, man, it's beautiful. I mean, damn, how was the week? 52. 52.
52 strong, man.
Man, 52, man.
I think it's been an incredible year, man. I won't even just address the week, bro. An incredible year. And I know we're gonna sweep through the year and talk about highs and lows of the year. For the week, my week was fantastic. Busy week. Look, man, I'm here. I'm happy. I'm healthy. My son is healthy.
Exactly.
Christmas was this week.
Oh, it was, yes.
I maneuvered my shift around at work so that I can be able to see my son open up gifts on Christmas morning, man. And so, it's the dopest thing ever, man. Because it was the first year where, he had been doing the countdown, and every morning he would ask, "How many more days until Christmas?" And so he was excited, and so I'm excited. And to be in a position where whatever he wants, between myself and his mother, we can just get it. And then that he has so much love from other people, that do for him. So I'm grateful. Visual director Bay.
BB.
Ruined my morning.
What?
By providing my son with an amazing gift that he loved. And so he was just ready to go and woke me up way too early. So, but you know what? It's lit, man. It was a great fucking week, man.
That's good.
Lou, how was your week?
It was good. I'm tired. I just got back from the Oklahoma State Virginia Tech game.
That was a great game.
It was really good.
Oh, the Camping World Bowl?
Yeah. I honestly didn't think it would be as good because the Notre Dame game is on New Year's Day, so that's the game that I wanted to go to. But it was surprisingly a really good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the back and forth with them and the scoring and stuff. I honestly thought Virginia Tech would come back and it would be a better game, and it would just be the fight for that, but I mean, they didn't.
They couldn't stop the run game.
It was still good. It was still a really good game.
I don't know who that number 5 is for Oklahoma State, but Buddy got wheels, bro. And he don't go down with just an arm tackle, bro. You got to put a whole body on that dude. So
There was a guy who was number 32, Phillips, and I was like, yeah, he's ready for the NFL.
yeah,
He's ready to be drafted.
yeah.
His running game was crazy.
Hopefully he can go to the CFL.
Man, we shooting for the stars, man. And even if you miss, you land the bunk. You shoot for the moon. Even if you miss,
Y'all know
you
that
land
was
the
a
stars.
shot at that NFL, that puss ad. Anyways.
How was your week, Twan
My
D?
week was dope. The week was dope, man. Obviously Christmas and, my kids and seeing their faces and everybody, that, my family was, I was able to go to my aunt's house and carry on a tradition that we've had for years. And last night capped off
Last night.
a dope week.
Couldn't even
Shout out
get
to
an
TSA.
answer.
Shout out to No Escape. Y'all crazy. Shout out to TSA and No Escape, man. Incredible show last night at Back Booth.
That's what's up, man.
Packed wall to wall.
And talk about the youth, man, because I know.
Yes, I am. I am, man. You know, this is the thing, right? Because us being in our 30s and growing up in a certain generation, but the thing about it is the type of MCs or artists that we liked, they were the ones criticized at the time. You know,
right.
Nelly, Bone Thugs, just that's it. We could just name them.
Yeah.
And so I remember having I don't know what they saying. They ain't saying nothing arguments. It ain't gonna be fair tonight. It ain't gonna be fair tonight. I want to fight each and every one of y'all. You know what I mean? Like, so I remember people doing that and being like, oh, they mumbling. 20 years later, Bone Thugs is known as legends in the game.
20 years later, mumble rap is a category.
There we go. So to talk about
they could be the pioneers.
The young boys at the show last night, I think what was so beautiful about it for me is that I had an opportunity to see damn near all of them come from a certain space.
All right.
And the majority of them come from the sesh. And to be on a stage to where now you guys have fans coming to see y'all, you know, when you got a $20 clip at the door, what? Like, what? Like, and these boys, I mean, shout out to Old Town Marco, Drex Carter, the Mike Wilson, I.E. Knows, Devon Moore, Blue November. Like, it was just an incredible, incredible show. You guys put on an amazing, amazing display of talent. And the fact that I think the youth has absorbed me, you know, as far as that goes, man, and want me around and want me to be a part of that and come to me for advice. And, you know, some of them call me Unc, some of them call me OG. But at the same time, accepting that role. I mean, this year, that was like a big thing, you know, outside of just hosting and trying to transition and everything, just providing that kind of game to them. But man, I love each and every one of these young dudes here in the city, and it's not local artists, you independent artists, man.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of y'all performing at Rolling Loud. You know, Danny Towers, I was in the airport with him earlier this year, South by Southwest. You know what I'm saying? And so when you can go to another state, and see somebody that you know from your state, you know they moving, man. So shout out to each and every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I thank you guys for allowing me to not be the angry old rapper.
Yeah, to get off my lawn, dude.
To get off my lawn, dude. Because I like the wave. The dudes created a wave. You know, Trav, my favorite of all of them. I don't like no stupid ass Gucci Gang. I don't like that stupid shit.
That song is
you know, but that beat, you can get on it and just kill it.
He got a new record out.
Who?
Lil Pump. Lil Pump got a new record out. Heard some of the bars. And I feel like those are more like if a nigga ain't got bars, what do you call it? Like, I don't know what to call it. Lil Pump, man, you know, shout out to Lil Pump.
Lil Pump.
Shout out to the listeners of Lil Pump. Whoever gave this guy a lane, you know, shout out to you guys, man.
This shit is so stupid.
And whatever. Maybe the best of the week. Y'all got maybe the best of the week?
Maybe best of the week. Maybe best of the week. You stop with yours.
All right, man. Just transitioning, ready to go into 2018. We got a few days left. By the time y'all get this, it's going to be 2018. So, you know, shout out to y'all. Hopefully your 2017 was amazing. 2018 about to be lit as fuck. But what I'm posting right here for your viewing pleasure is a meme with my favorite person in the world, God himself. It is Prince. And this meme says, me when I'm about to announce all the people I ain't fucking with this year. So y'all just check out this meme right here. And I'll see y'all in 18, man. We about to rock heavy. You guys see this shit. I got you.
I see. He's stupid.
God in the flesh.
What was your name with that, Lulu?
Okay, I'm gonna try and keep this one short, but my maybe the best. I have to give a shout out to several people. Number one being Florida Hospital, their staff, doctors, nurses, Dr. Timothy Childers, Dr. Thomas Mayhem.
I know him. Shout out to him.
Do you really?
Nah.
I was like, he's the bomb.
Yeah.
The doctors over at Center for Digestive Health, my family and my friends, and I'm giving them this shout out because today's Thursday, the 28th, December 28th. 7 years ago today, I had my surgery because I had complications of Crohn's. I was in the hospital for a month, and my doctor at the time, she just said I had an infection, but she really saw that I had a blockage in my intestine, and it was causing holes, and gas was coming out of it. So, you know, thanks to Dr. Childers, who is always, you know, even though he wasn't my surgeon yet, he was still looking at my x-rays and stuff, and he knew that I needed surgery, but he couldn't say anything because he wasn't allowed to. But once my mom flipped her shit and asked for a second opinion, and a doctor came.
Shout out to moms.
Yeah, no, she flipped her shit because I wasn't walking, I wasn't eating, I wasn't going to the bathroom, I wasn't doing any of that stuff. And she asked for a second opinion, and Dr. Henry Levine from Center for Digestive Health said that I needed surgery. We got everything rolling, did x-rays and stuff, and yeah, healthier now. Yeah, after I left the hospital, I had to learn to walk, to eat, do all the simple stuff. Had a colostomy bag for 7 months. Got that removed and had to learn to take a shit again.
Hey, let me say something real quick, man.
I love you, Lulu.
All right.
The way you just was so humored about that.
Look,
I really did have to learn to take a shit.
Again.
I had to learn to take a shit again.
This is Lulu's phone, okay?
Oh.
It's black right now because it ain't on.
Do you want it on?
No, like that's how you know it's a genuine love and a genuine feeling of just gratefulness, because you're running off names. You're listing names of something that took place 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You know what I mean? That's how you know a person is truly grateful for, you know, everything that they've endured and all the people that affected them along that time, man. Because like you still remember them today, and you still have that thoughtfulness, that care, that gratefulness today. So
I mean, they're the ones that basically saved me. Dr. Childers was like, you have to get surgery on the 28th. It's not emergency surgery, but you have to be the first one in there.
no notes, man. This is all off the top. That's from the heart, man. That's love.
I mean, I kind of blocked out everything, mainly everything that happened in the hospital because of the experience that happened.
Yeah.
But I'll get triggers here and there, but I will never forget the people that were there.
Dope, man.
Never forget it.
Dope.
So, thank you guys.
Oh yeah.
I can't comment on that.
I went first. You gotta come behind that shit.
Can't come behind that.
Christmas happened.
Grandmas.
Crumb did happen. Damn. I guess my maybe best of the week was what transpired on Christmas Day.
Ooh.
Not actually Christmas Day, but what transpired, and you know, like I stated, it's just a family tradition that had been going on, and to see it still going on even when my grandma passed in 2002, and to bring somebody that's in my life right now into that, into that, and for her and her daughter to experience it, was dope, and not knowing that they was getting anything, and it's just a tradition that God bless her soul, grandma always done. But what I found out on Christmas Day, a lot of people in the conscious community is this big thing now about slavery didn't go down how it's saying it's go down, and we're aborigines of the land, and we were already here already, and all of this other stuff, right? And you always heard the notions of, one of black people claim to fame when you said they got good hair was what?
Got Indian in my family.
Got Indian in my family. And growing up, my dad always would say that. I mean, adamant. Antoine,
Shout out to Al.
you got Indian in your family. You got Indian in your family. You is not African American. You got Indian in your family. Right? So, I remember asking him a couple months ago about, in this journey of who we are and all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember him saying, your Aunt Gwen knows. She knows. And this is the house we was over. So I just flat out asked my Aunt Gwen, I said, hey, I know we was Creek and all, I heard something about that. She says, and I got to look into this. So this is not anything of definitive. I do have to look into it. But this is important to speak to your family about lineage because so much shit has been hidden. Apparently, we are descendants of the Mayans.
Ooh.
Some of these Mayans from South America migrated to what we know as Georgia, which they end up establishing themselves as the Creek Nation. Now, when I first heard about us being part Creek, I went and looked up the Creek Nation.
Now, is that Indian tribe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Indigenous people,
There we go.
native
Right.
to the Americas,
Okay.
not Indian.
So when I initially looked them up, they were based in Georgia.
Okay.
Well, my family, the Clarks, when they moved down here to Florida, they came from Georgia.
All of the
So
Cunninghams, Dunbars.
that part made
What's
sense
up?
to me, right?
Yeah.
That part did make sense.
Yeah.
So when my aunt says that, my thought was always, okay, then an African slave mixed, boom, that's how it came.
Okay.
Well, apparently there was a general named General Clark who had African slaves. One of the African slaves mates with one of the Creek Nation people. Their birthed the lineage of the Clark family.
So you have Mexican.
It would be what my aunt told me, and I have to look it up. But what my aunt said,
Well.
what my aunt said, you stupid. What my aunt said was, we are of the Creek Nation, African descent, and European.
Okay.
But mostly our blood would be Creek.
You know how you can find that out?
I ain't sending them motherfuckers my blood, my
No,
social
no.
shit. I ain't doing none
You
of
just
that.
spit in a tube because my dad.
Spinning on two. You know what they said about that?
What?
They said that these bastards, right?
They or Dr. Umar Johnson?
Was it Dr. Umar Johnson? Somebody had told me. I'm gonna say they because I don't remember who told me. It wasn't Umar. We gonna get off Umar. We gonna get off Umar because that's fucked up. But we gonna get off him.
His situation right now is fucked up.
We gonna get off Umar. But somebody had said that these jokers were sending back results of people being from Africa to fuck with them. Like saying that they was saying some kind of part African in them to fuck with them like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I see what I thought you was gonna say.
But
with
see,
Dr.
they don't know that about. Like, I literally spit in a tube and I sent it to them, and I'm pretty sure it's.
But here's the
accurate.
thing. But here's the
Like,
thing.
what I was
they
gonna
gonna
say
clone
is 'cause-
me. Walk around, see a nigga look like me the next day.
No, because I was gonna say, like, my dad says the same exact thing. Oh, we have Blackfoot Indian. We have Blackfoot Indian. That result came back. I only have 2% Native American in me.
But here's the thing.
See,
Here's
here's
the thing.
Nah, man. What if that? Nah. But if your daddy, what if your grandma said? What if your grandma said?
Yeah.
What your grandma
it's
said?
grandma and great grandmas and all that.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the thing. What do we truly know? The only things we truly
Talk
know
about it, y'all
are
don't
the
lie.
measurables.
Okay.
The things that we can actually test, the things we can taste, the things we can touch.
Yes.
Okay? So our history books,
Okay.
what our family told us, what the in the tube report comes
Yo,
back
listen,
to.
you can't be
Man, we
spitting in
can't. We
tubes,
just can't
man.
accept it all.
I mean, I do
I know you
because
can't
they
be
don't know
spitting in
anything
tubes.
about me. I just spit in a tube and my results came back. How did they
Yo,
know
what
that
are
I
you
have
talking
African?
about?
How did they know I
Right.
have African descent and European
Right now they can
descent?
see you.
Bruh, your DNA, like
They can see
we
you
have
through the
certain.
phone, homie. What you saying?
Hey y'all!
What you saying?
Nah, but-
Anybody that can see you through the phone right now can do anything, including with spit. You ever heard of Henrietta Litz? What was her name? What's her name? Henrietta.
Depends on which Henrietta you talking about.
Man, hold up real quick, man. They've been using this lady.
But yeah, obviously there's certain markers in our DNA that are very distinctive. I mean, we have a very dominant gene. So black people are awesome, man. You know what? Shout out to for 2017, man. Shout out to this conscious movement that had initialized, a couple years before,
Let's talk about it.
as we've endured so much over our history in the Americas with the European Americans. But I want to shout out to all the young people, the 30 and under groups, or let's say the 40 and under group, that is marching, that is protesting, that are talking, that are Twitter fingering it out. You know what I mean? Just to bring awareness to how brilliant, how bright, how just like the type of energy that we have right now, man. I'm so proud of all my black people, man, that are interested in making a change in the world, whether it's incremental or exponential. However it is, I'm just happy to see my people moving and to see so many young people excited about who they are and their skin tone. And it's not about being different. It's not about being better. It's just about embracing who we are and saying, you know what, I'm happy with where I'm at. I'm happy with who I am. And no matter what you say about me, no matter what you try to do to stop me, I'm here, and we gonna make positive waves. The energy is gonna be great, and I'm happy to see us moving in a positive direction, man.
The year to woke. I call 2017 the year to woke. So,
Yeah.
I'm black and I'm proud.
And speaking of 2017, and I do want to, and speaking on that as well, shout out to everybody that will carry it on.
Yes.
Because there's gonna be people that drop off, you know. But when you start seeing, you know, one of the dopest things.
Hallelujah.
One of the dopest things about Facebook is that it reminds you where you were, positively and negatively.
Yes.
I had posted a day, because
I
you
did
know,
see that.
with this movement going on, it's like, man, I've been doing this shit for a minute. You know what I'm saying? 2012 was the most recent post from today. It was from 2012, man, and it's just like, you almost forget.
Niggas been on it.
You know that
You know
we.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
And I want to say shout out to Hollywood Gray.
Man, come on, man. You know, Big Brother GOAT, man, is the whole reason. Like you talking about, and I tell them all the time, you a scholar.
Yes.
Don't just because you don't have no certification. And this is the problem, right? Like you die without a piece of paper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now it's an issue. You know, like what Umar's going through. But man, I can put Big Brother GOAT up against any one of you so-called scholarship people that got a piece of paper and tear you down.
But just because
This
you have
is-
an education doesn't
This
mean
is,
that you're
yeah,
smart.
17 years worth of studying. Man, you tell that from anybody. 17 years worth of personal studying.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And you know how I know? Because I'll come and be like, hey, you know this was this? He'd be like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But he don't do it. He don't do it to make you feel bad. He
Right.
just to let you know. So when you on Claude Anderson and Powernomics, he just be like, man, I sent you that link last year. And you're like,
Right.
damn. You know what I'm saying? And so
Ask me how I know,
right.
and I'll tell you so. She used to be my girl.
And for me, it's the same thing. Like I see people that you know are on, you know, are on Umar and things
Relax.
of that sort, and it's like
I'm a
it's
grown-up.
almost like it's levels and steps you get to
Yeah.
in that level of consciousness to where you are, right? So you got the people that will subscribe to a Umar. Those are the earlier people, you know, and then later on they'll drop in, and then they'll go to, and I see myself doing the same thing. I see myself looking at
Graduating?
Yes, I see myself looking at a lot of Francis Cress Welsing videos, a lot of Elder videos, James Baldwin videos, you know, a lot of videos like that, opposed to just loud, boastful people, you know, because I'm already loud.
Yeah.
I'm already boastful.
Are you?
Yeah, super.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, when it comes to things, I'm good.
Never
Just
noticed.
kidding.
Asshole. But so I think for me, yes, 2017 has been the year of the woke, is what I like to call it. But you know, shout out to everybody in our city that has stayed consistent. Miles, One Community, One Orlando, Saving Our Daughters, Maggie and Saving Our Daughters, 98.5, which came to this city, local radio station in Pine Hills, and came to this city and gave black people a voice.
Amen.
You hear me? Shout out to the 1804 movie that y'all just showed. Shout out to TJ Legacy also out there being consistent. All the candidates for the D6. But yeah, year to woke.
I'm happy to be a part of it. I'm happy to be not just a part of it, or not necessarily a part of it, but to be a part of this generation,
Yeah.
a part of this era, and to witness it all. You know, because you know, growing up, we heard about Malcolm Martin. We didn't really hear about Marcus Garvey, but you know, some of us were made aware of Marcus Messiah Garvey.
Shout out to Dead Prez.
Shout out to Dead Prez. Shout out to all of the movers of the culture that educated us. The Public Enemies, who I trash on a regular basis as in regards to rap, but I think I just think it's so dope now to be in the era where we have our Sean Kings, just young, influential men that are well-versed in politics, well-versed in our history, the Angela Rise, I'm going to say Charlemagne the God. These are people that go out of their way to move our culture forward and then make sure that we know our history. Mm-hmm. And to me, that's so important. And I'm just happy to be alive and awake consciously in a time where this is happening. Dr. Umar Johnson, who I don't necessarily like to follow just because some of the things I don't necessarily agree with, but I think ultimately his objective is to bring awareness, to bring information, knowledge, education to our
more
people.
Importantly, education. I think one of the things that he said in his video, but very boastfully, but I thought he just didn't articulate it well, which is no one when I listen to anybody in the conscious community, for the listeners, I did that with the quotations. I don't hear them talk about the youth in the sense of mental health issues, education, and you know.
That's just strong.
Yeah,
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He is that's his claim to fame. That's his lane, and I think it's sad that we ignored that because he was a man or is a man, the ultimate thing, and so I wish him luck in his endeavor, in his journey. I just wish he humbled himself a little bit, but yeah.
And to all the people out there, because I've been on this platform and I've said, man, I may have said fuck Dr. Umar Johnson, and if I did, that's not exactly what I meant. I just meant like I don't agree with his approach.
Whatever you said that shit.
But what I will say wholeheartedly with the fuck you is fuck you to the people that are trying to strip this man of his certifications. Because what he does for our community and in the privacy of his certification, to teach the youth, educate the youth through his psychology degree, to help them out mentally. Man, this shit is important, and I know the reason why y'all trying to stop it, so I understand you.
Yep.
But fuck you, because we need this.
Yes, conference calls every morning with parents that have troubled children and just want to speak about their mental state.
Yes.
Who is doing that?
No one.
I'm sorry. It's dudes on the corner talking about stuff that happened in the 15 and 1600s. This man is like our youth today.
Right. As Black people, that's something we really don't address enough. We talked about it a few times on this platform, mental health. And we will continue to talk about it because it's something that we all are connected to in one fashion or another. Mm-hmm. So we'll continue to promote it. But, overall, in the Black community is something that we need to address. But 2017 has been great, and we're going to go into our 2017's highs and lows in this next segment.
Man, it's the next segment, man. Segment 2, highs and lows, end of the year wrap-ups. It's going down.
Yeah, man.
We will see you in a minute.
I can't with you.
Maybe the best podcast.
Twan D, intro us back.
All right. We ready now?
Do
Bam,
it.
bam, bam, bam.
All right, man. Welcome back once again, segment 2, man. Week 52. Maybe the best podcast. These motherfuckers got me up here tripping. Look, man.
This champagne
Once
is so
again,
good.
we thank everybody for supporting us and riding with us for 52 weeks. Live.
52.
Thank you, too. All right, for these nut butters over here.
Thank you. Gracias. Obrigado.
And look, man, 2017, top 5 moments personally for you. Not personally, but any top 5 moments that you got. Top 5 things of 2017.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I have a top 5 of top 5s. Mm-hmm. So that's, 25? Okay.
That's too much.
So let me go with moments. Top 25, top 5 moments, top 25. Mm-hmm. I'm Vern Diddy, the hot dad, the drunk dad.
Hey.
Got a cookie. I don't always eat cookies, but when I do, they're mini chocolate chip, baby.
This apple pie drink that you made is so dope. Holla at us, Diddy.
Shout out. Hey, Revolt.
Holla at us, Diddy.
Maybe the best podcast on Revolt TV?
Yes.
That's who I'm spending my New Year's with.
We're selling out off rip, bro.
We're
going drink champs on the ass.
Oh, yeah. I'm all for the sellout.
Nah. They need somebody like me so I can storm through them offices.
Hey. All right, Dame.
Absolutely.
Next thing you know, you're going to be selling Pro Kids.
Yo! No! We bringing the Petty Bell in 2018, man. This guy's stupid.
Petty.
Oh, man. That man said, next thing you know, you're going
All right, so top moments for me this year, 2017, man. J. Cole concert, which was an amazing concert. I have to put that at number 1.
Okay.
Everything else might not fall into a chronological order or a numerical order.
Yes.
But the J. Cole concert for me was got to be number 1. My top 5 moments of the year. Number 2 has to. I'll just go ahead and keep it on the concert tip and say the 444 tour from Jay-Z. Just being able to see my idol and then touch him. Like, I dapped up Jay-Z.
Not like
That happened. Number 3, it has to be this Christmas. You know, a moment that just happened this past week, man. Just having my son being so aware of what was taking place this year and his excitement. Like, I don't remember seeing that type of excitement since the moment he was born. Like, that's how I felt. You know, the day that he was born.
Okay.
So his excitement on Christmas Day is in my top 5 moments of the year. Number 4, again, not in any particular order, but make a list. Make a list while I'm going through this, man.
Because y'all know my short-term memory is horrible.
It has.
It
It goes with my son again, starting elementary school,
nice.
which was a really, really big deal for me and his mother. And then number 5, man, is my sister coming home, man. My sister's on work release right now. She'll be home on her birthday next year, December 30th. So right now my sister's down in Miami.
Oh, we gotta go.
Yeah, we going down there. We going down
Gotta
there, man.
go.
But my sister's coming home, so like the whole family
Yes, sis.
is lit, man. So
Holla at us, sis.
I've had a whole lot of moments this year. I actually video chatted my sister earlier today, man, and I was just telling visual director Bay, I forget how much me and my sister look alike. Like, I'm doing this video chat, and outside of her hair and her perfect skin, like, me and my sister look so much alike, bro. It's unreal. So shout out to my beautiful sister, because when you look alike, you gotta make sure you say that she beautiful, because my sister gorgeous, whatever that means. So. How about y'all, man? What's some of y'all moments or anything of the year that y'all want to honor and celebrate or commemorate?
Yeah, I think you're dope.
You ready?
Yeah, I can go.
Okay.
I can definitely. And I am gonna go in a particular order. Not particular order, but just things that, you know, meant, you know, things to me, and then we could spin off, you know, other things maybe off the B-roll. But I definitely think it was a moment for me. It had a lot of negativity, but it let me know one, what I need to do moving forward going into 2018, but it let me know how proud I was as a black man, to the point where not only that, I don't want to talk about that specific thing that led to it, but I think just going through everything in the situation I was at work.
Okay.
And that last situation triggered.
Hell yeah.
That last situation triggering it. And it was like, you know what? Monetarily, it was some things given up. But at the same time, peace of mind and standing your ground was it weighed way more. And
right.
It resonates still. So I think the change that I did at work and consciously making that change and keeping my destiny still in my own hands. The ball is still in my court. I ain't being walked out after giving them how much I gave them. The ball's still in my court. So that would be one. For 2, man, I think my forward awakening. You know, continuing to grow in this thing, man, and continuing to be open-minded about it.
Yeah.
Whether it's, you know, hell, I still go to church, you know, but I do it based on my own level of feeding, my own level of knowledge, and what I study from this doctrine and what I study. And I think for me, indulging in who we are, where we're from, I think that was a big thing for me this year. You know, it led to Black Addict, which I'm gonna talk about. But that was a really, really huge thing for me this year, and it led me to do things in the community. And you know, I think I had so many ideas that I couldn't center myself to do one. So I think one of my main goals is to make sure that I do some type of initiative next year and just kind of center myself. So, you know, shout out to everybody in the community that supported me on that 98.5 for having me on their platform a couple times. That was dope. The 4th one is Jalea turning 13.
Yeah.
That was not 4th one, 3rd one, sorry. Jalea turning 13, I think, man, like, you know, just being, you know, in her life and you know, everything that has happened.
You're a daddy of a teenager, bro.
Yeah.
Preteen.
Man. And everything that has happened with her in the last 4 years, you know, God bless him dead, Jay. You know, we talk, bro. And you already know what it is. But man, I just love her to death. Teenager now. And she's just doing so well, you know. She's doing so well. Started middle school. Doing so well, man. So shout out to my baby girl, Jalea. Fourth, man, maybe the best.
Maybe the best podcast.
I think, and I said this, and I've been saying this the last week, but I'm gonna really drive it home. I have never committed to something this consistent.
Okay.
Even when in music, you know, you record consistently, but then you consistently not record because you're consistently promoting, or you know how we do it,
right?
And how we were doing it, you know, not with your label money. But even with things you love, even if you like your job, there's going to be a time frame throughout the year you just want to call out.
Yeah.
You know, and so
Yes.
you know, having that, and there,
Bruh.
I ain't gonna talk about that. I ain't gonna talk about that. Oh Lord, YouTube.
What in the entire fuck did I just see? I can't unsee it.
Listen,
I can't unsee it.
Wow, that just Lulu just ruined the moment.
I can't explain this.
Thank you, cuz. Thank you.
This nigga over here.
I gotta get my hosting skills on. Okay, so
I can't explain this.
I'll say shout out to Pharrell.
yeah,
The
anyway,
BBC.
so
Shout out to Pharrell and the
be able
BBC.
to- and y'all know it's Thursdays times that you be like, man, bro, fuck, man, I really don't want to record that. You know, and you just come through and you do it and you feel so much better that you do it. It's kind of like going to the gym.
Yeah.
Right? You know, you're like, man, I don't go to the gym. And then when you leave the gym, you're like, damn, boy, I'm glad I came.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how it was for me. And it just pushed us through, man. And so I think y'all, I had opportunity to really reconnect, you know, with my best friend and you know, be around my partner every week. and we just express ourselves and be homies. And my homie Lulu, man, you know, newfound friend. And man, so I just appreciate what you guys have pushed me to, you know, as far as just staying consistent, you know, with that, man. 52 weeks, so we bringing it on. And finally, and this I think is the most important to me, my trip to New York City.
New York City.
And I'm gonna tell you why. It wasn't New York.
Okay.
It was who I went to New York with.
Oh, it's okay.
You
know when
you call it what you want, but right now I'm
Hey.
finna say what I want to say.
and you know when your boy say that
That's
shit
sweet.
so gay, I mean I'm jealous.
Yeah, it was like,
Hey, relax.
Babe,
We going
listen.
to DR.
babe, shout out to my baby. Like, I think what it not only to experience New York, but like I had never done anything like that with somebody I had been with.
That's
you
so
know?
dope.
And you know, for her to choose that time frame and to bring me around the fam and
Yeah.
to really see like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, wow, like this is how you grew up, and to get a better understanding of things too, right?
Yeah.
You know, you end up getting a better understanding of things when you get around family. So shout out to Big Bro D. You know, man, he showed me around the city, man. Big Bro D showed me around the city. Shout out to Fonto. You know, shout out to the delis out there. Get a motherfucking sandwich at 3 a.m. But
Yes.
more importantly, man, shout out to my baby because, you know,
The MTA.
I would have never stepped foot. There she go. I would have never stepped foot, you know, in that city. And the way I experienced that city first, you know, now I can go back and see Yankee Stadium and all that other bullshit. But how I experienced it and who I experienced it with, I just think it's dope. So
Yeah.
that is my number one moment of the year.
I like that.
Booyah.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I had to get you back for the maybe the best earlier.
Aw,
You
I
did me
really
in.
like that.
Oddly enough, that makes me want to go back to Philadelphia and like just visit some of like the little shops that have like the best cheesesteaks. You know what I mean? Like just to go up there with family again and just maneuver through the city in a way that, you know, tourists can't maneuver through the city. They want to go through, see the Rocky statue and go up the steps and all that. You know.
Cool, though.
Yeah, but it's like, or they'll go to Geno's. Like, oh, gotta go to Geno's, get a cheesesteak. It's like, nah, nigga. Like, We out here, man.
Yeah.
So
For real, like it was dope. So, I think. What in your moments, Lulu? Lulu got moments. You got moments. One of them. That moment better be the moment.
I do want to apologize for earlier.
Yo, listen.
That's all.
I realized my face looked weird, so I was like, alright. So.
Okay.
You're in Lulu's personal space right now. She looks uncomfortable.
All right, man. You gonna get that? You gonna get that letter in the mail?
One letter in the mail. I'm gonna get
You this work? Shit. What you think this is?
No, I'm management here. So.
You gotta get HR, nigga.
Can we talking in confidence?
Hey, no
In
more.
private?
Hey, no more of these Me Too hoes. Relax.
And you documenting how
First of
brand
all,
she
you
wears
put
about
hoes
women.
and Me Too together.
See?
I'm sorry, what?
Lulu.
Oh,
I will.
Say you put holes in Me Too together.
yeah, that's not something that goes together. All right.
We all hoes deep down.
I am not.
Yet.
Not a hoe.
If you ain't a hoe, you ain't a hoe yet.
What?
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to this guy for being a crazy mofo for 52 weeks in a row. I don't know how we don't
Am I gonna be a
have. I don't know how we
I
don't have.
am an innocent young lady.
I don't know how we don't have
Lying.
organizations on our ass.
I'm sorry?
Lie again?
I'm not lying.
That's another lie. There you go. Keep it
Yo,
going.
top five.
I
Yo,
did
top
not
five.
partake in those activities.
That's 3.
Anyways.
Y'all crazy.
Okay.
So tell us about your favorite moments of the year, Lulu.
Okay. So number 1 would be number 1 would be my sister telling me that she's pregnant with my first nephew, the first
Oh
grandchild.
man, I gotta do that. I gotta throw that in there.
Shout out to Q.
I gotta throw that. Sorry,
And
bro.
R.
I gotta throw that in there, man.
Q and R.
Out of
Yeah.
my first niece. I can't believe that. I am so sorry, bro. Damn, Lulu.
Shout out to Jay.
It's okay.
I got top 6.
Actually, it's a both. Oh, for both sides, it's the first grandchild. It's the first boy in the families.
Oh wow.
I'm just excited for both of them. The second one would be and he's due February 28th. Can't wait. Already spoiling him.
Can't wait.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
You know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Man, come on, bro. It's a football reference. All right, keep going.
I need to sober up.
I'm totally unsubscribed from football. So.
This nigga off the
I
NFL.
really
You're
need
like
to sober up
super
right
off.
now. All right, so my second one would be the year of weddings. This year, I went to 3 different weddings. There was 2 in the beginning of this year. My best friend Ashley, my other best friend Jasmine. They got married. I was in the wedding party, and then a month ago, no, this month, my
You went
sister.
to a Two Dicks wedding too,
Huh?
right?
Oh man, this guy right
Two Dicks
here.
wedding?
Right here. You're tripping,
No,
dog.
I don't
No,
know.
you didn't go to the Two Dicks wedding?
No.
Okay,
Who
cool.
would that be? No, I didn't. But my sister got married this month. Oh my gosh. My sister got married this month as well, so that was the 3rd wedding for this year.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Q again. Q and R again, man. Shout out to y'all.
Q and R. My 3rd would be, I gotta send a shout out to VDB because she's really helped me with my confidence this year because I was swiping souls and that really did help.
I told her to get her roster going. We're
Hey.
gonna have a roster, and it's cuffing season. And
Listen,
It's officially cuffing season, so it is cuffing.
I encourage all of this.
listen.
I don't partake,
I hope
but
you
I
ain't encourage what I seen earlier to the right.
Oh, I encourage all of it.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
I don't partake, but I
I'm
encourage.
still trying to learn what you children call cuffing and preseason and stuff.
Preseason.
That's right.
Preseason and drafting and
Cuffing
and
and preseason.
It's okay.
Cuffing
It's okay.
season.
I got you, Lulu.
because there is one that I like that I just want to draft
We talked
permanently.
about this already. I told
Cuff.
you how to approach this.
Cuff,
How you
Franchise
wanna
player,
cuff?
you want to make it Ben Simmons?
but cuff, not for the season.
You want to cuff him. You want to lock him up.
Okay. We should not drink. before we do
Maybe
this.
the best
Honestly,
podcast.
before
Maybe
we
the
do
best podcast.
Listen, YouTube, I know
Hold
y'all
on.
are not used to seeing Lulu like this.
I was not
She had a half glass of champagne, rosé.
That's really what it was.
Oh, lightweight though.
Why you got the apple pie?
It's just apple juice.
I'm trying to sober up right now. My arms feel weak just holding this. Okay.
Listen, hey, live. Shout out to everybody on the live. They hit the laughs on the live.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm such a lightweight.
Episode 52, man.
Yeah,
episode
man.
52. Last episode of the
No,
season.
that
We
was
could do
number
this.
3.
We could do this.
2, 3, 4. That was number 3.
Okay.
The whole swiping souls.
Soul swipe, my nigga.
The swiping souls.
It's a new black dating site, by the way.
Which I have
What
met
is it
some
called?
nice people.
My niggas in them.
Like I met the brother of somebody who plays for the Magic, and I went to this Magic player's house. It was so nice. So nice.
nice. Okay.
Anyways, my face feels hot. Anyways, I would say number 4 would be.
I used to be so drunk that my face would feel like that.
Oh, my face is hot. You
Yeah, I was
guys can
tripping
feel
right
it if
now.
you
It's
want.
warm in here. It's warm in
It
here.
ain't.
It's really
Always
not. It's just
warm.
my face is hot. Okay. Anyways,
So y'all saying I need a Nest?
What?
Yeah, Amazon Nest? That's what I need? I need a little digital thermostat to make sure. Fuck y'all niggas.
Bro, you need to cut the AC
I'm almost
on.
done. I'm almost
I'm
done.
going to open the window.
My dog will
almost
never cut the
done.
AC on, people. All right, go.
Almost
Because
done.
I'm so cool.
She's almost done.
Okay,
Chevrolet.
so we did the swiping souls thing.
It's swiping.
What you say to me?
I said, I'm so cool. Chevrolet.
Shout out to Barbara Bay. Anyways, number 4 would be newfound friends. You know, girls at work that I've gotten close with.
Shout out to all the hoes at work.
They are not hoes. Okay, maybe one.
Free spirited.
Free spirit,
And
and I love
Yes.
her. I love
Shout
her.
out.
Wait, well, who is she?
A free spirited friend?
You know her.
The short one.
The short one. The short one. Yes.
Our shortest friend.
Our
Wait a
shortest
minute.
friend.
I know we are not going into 2018 not calling hoes no more. I know it is not now free
I made a
spirited.
statement about.
It is free spirited now?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's called now?
I guess, look,
Oh,
we all free
man.
spirits.
About this.
We all free spirits.
Speak for yourself.
We did speak about this first couple episodes.
And recently.
But I did say,
We had this conversation.
I did
And we had
say
this conversation.
Yeah, we
that
And I
if you
said,
have,
about this
that
conversation.
there is such things as hoes.
No.
I want to know what
Yes,
hoe
it
this
is.
is. I meant free spirit.
I did say that. It is such things as hoes.
No, you didn't. You said whole actions. You didn't say there was.
Whole tendencies type thing?
Yeah, hoe actions. Hoe actions. Hoe actions make you a hoe.
Or not.
Actions. Huh?
Or not.
No.
What
no.
if I just do
I
it
didn't
for
say
like a
free
month
spirit.
and then I move on?
No.
Am I a hoe?
What I said was intentions in your actions.
Does my hoe
If
get
you
deleted?
fucking
No, Drea, your hoe does not get deleted.
Knowing he got a lady, or if you fucking for any kind of agendas and shit like that, that's what makes you a hoe.
Y'all go back.
I thought he
Y'all
said
go
for
back and
genders.
check out hoes and rolls.
Go back
Okay.
and check out Host Rose. I'm not going off of what I said.
2.
That was episode 2,
I
right?
think that was 2. One
That
or
was
2.
50 episodes ago, if you know how to count. Because it's episode 52, motherfucker.
You think it sound like a WWF
I'm glad you broke
promo?
down the math for me.
You understand what I'm
Lose
about to say?
that time.
Yeah.
See, you reverting me back to the beginning. I mean,
So
cutting
when
you
you
cut people
found
off.
friends.
Talking into the
you
mic,
guys,
baby.
In you guys. And then
What do you mean, you guys?
you gentlemen,
What?
do you not identify
You
with that?
guys?
That's not the pronoun.
You black men? What do you mean?
You guys.
You gentlemen.
I saw Get Out.
No,
Oh, that
if she
was
done
good.
said you people, then that's when we be like, what do you mean you people?
Well, you guys is my people.
There we go. Bam.
Okay,
know,
and my
man.
last one would be this podcast. I started off just right there on the live, and I ended up here. As Kevin Garnett says, anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
Hey, man, and shout out to who's always gonna be family and always gonna be a member. My big bro,
The
Q-tip.
great
my
Gatsby,
homie,
great Matsby.
Gatsby, great Matsby, Garlic Green, all the names he got.
That nigga got a lot of names.
Shady.
But what he do got
Q-tip.
more than anything is some beautiful hair, man. Shout out to
I just saw that he posted a
that motherfucker got some beautiful
That's the
hair.
Asian, man.
That Blasian.
But shout out to everybody, man, that's supporting us. Yeah. So okay, so we got
We all right, so look, we got like 10
we
minutes
attempted
left.
to do this.
Selton. She said we got 7 minutes left. Selton.
So
So-
we got to talk about what we learned from this year that we're gonna bring into next year.
Yes, I forgot about that.
I'm gonna tell you right here, right now. I'm gonna start. Next year is the year of getting paid to be you.
Hey.
And I promise that's my motto. Like I spoke it into existence. I'm trying to get at least at minimum 3 paid hosting gigs a month. And I already got one under my belt per month.
Spell that.
What? Gigs?
Minimum.
MENTUM.
Timum. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about this. Just understand what I say
Oh,
when
I'm
I
missing
say
some letters
that
in
the
there.
goals is gonna be the goals.
I really am.
So I think what I want to take
I
out
can
of
spell, though.
this year into next year is initiative.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Initiative. You know what I mean? And you can't make anything happen without initiative. And when you called me more than 52 weeks ago and asked me to be a part of this thing,
Like you're really emotional.
you know what I'm saying, and help build something that you had a passion for and I had a passion for, you know what I'm saying? Like, initiative is what got us here, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to continue to take the initiative.
Oh yeah, man.
Nice.
You got anything you trying to take into from 17 to 18?
Yo, y'all off the chain, man.
If you ain't ready, I'm ready.
Definitely being persistent, and hardworking. All right, Mars Blackman over here.
Oh, Mars?
Yeah,
Mars got the small dick, though. I don't want to be Mars. Mars had the smallest dick on that
but
picture,
he
man.
put it down on Nola.
He did put it down on Nola.
It's not about the size; it's how it
I
works.
have a crush on him.
Hey, Nola fine.
What are we talking about? What are we
Nola
talking about?
fine.
She's
gotta have
beautiful.
All right, I gotta watch that. I'm not so much of a pop
So you're
culture guy.
persistent?
Oh, being persistent.
Y'all
having
know
a
I'm more like
positive-
Greer than Mars, though, right?
Greer's gay.
All right. On the show, motherfucker. On the show.
He
He's
is.
still so flamboyant.
No, he's super flamboyant.
Why this nigga wear a purple shirt with cutout
Because
sleeves?
Prince is God. I led off the show with Prince is God. What the fuck are you
Who
talking
did
about?
you say Prince is God? Only Prince can do that shit.
Prince and Greer.
Greer looks like the black version of the Mask in that purple suit. Okay, he came in there with that big ass hat.
And that
the
hat was
jacket.
sick. Greer was the only nigga trying to leave the scene.
I have questions right now.
You know what I would love to see from you more, Lulu?
I have so many questions.
I would love to see more funny from you because you are fucking hilarious, man. You bring an element to this show. I'd be cracking up. man. You're
I am funny. I'm funny without alcohol.
I know, but
I'm
I
funny
know.
in general.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's just you're funnier. But I'm just saying you're funny. I know you're funny. I just never said it.
Thank you. I'll bring more jokes in 2018. Work harder in school.
You just say your shit.
No, I am. That's why I was saying the persistent and hardworking thing for school. Be more vocal and don't be as shy and closed off as I am. Not right now, but usually I am.
So does this show bring that out of you?
It's just like with me when I meet new people, because I am very sociable. I do like to mingle and talk with people, but like when I meet new people, I usually sit there and I'm quiet because I like to observe them and feel them out. I don't know if that's like the Libra in me. And then if I feel good vibes, then of course I'm gonna be attracted to you and be open and whatnot. And if I don't feel good vibes, I'm still gonna go and talk to you, but I won't be as open as I would be.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, you know what I'm...
I don't know why that's funny.
There's a couple things that I'm taking out of 2017 into 2018 with me. One I think is the most important is the power of no. I'm taking the power of no with me from 17 to 18 because
y'all better watch out.
The power of no has taught me so much. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the times we go out of our way to appease the people in our lives, and we try to make sure that we cater to everyone around us. And I think it's important sometimes to recognize when it's important to say no, when it's best for you to say no, and to just say no. Like that's not for me. So I'm saying no.
So we going back to 5th grade when they taught us just say no.
Yo, it is so liberating because what you find is that you don't compromise someone else's opportunities for happiness, and you don't compromise yours either. You know what I mean? So it's important to say no when you understand yourself. Get to know yourself and be able to say no when the time is right. Okay. And the other thing, and it kind of ties into it, is to be selfish. There is no such thing as selflessness unless selfishness comes first. You have to take care of, shout out to Cat Williams, take care of your star player. You go to the mirror, you take care of your star player, and you make sure your star player is at his peak or her peak. And when you're there and when you can be 100% of yourself and your best self, that's when you are the best help to other people. You know what I mean? I can't be a good father. I can't be a good partner to my girl. I can't be a good friend to my family, a friend and family mate to them unless I'm at my best. And I've gone through so much over the past couple of years, so to be healthy mentally and to understand that in order to get there, I had to be selfish and make room for myself, man. That was so important. And so 18, yeah, selfish society. So it's important to go into 18 saying that everything that I accomplish will be because I set forth for myself, not for anybody else. I'm not doing shit for my son. You know, I know, you know, we all make those types of comments. I do the shit for my son. I do the shit for me. You know what I mean? And
yeah, because it make you feel good.
Yeah, the residuals will come to him. You know, everything that rolls off will come to him. Everything that rolls off will come to my girl. Whatever, everything rolls off. I mean, shit, even the company that I work for, you guys will benefit from me saying, fuck y'all, I'm out here to do it for me. I need to be happy and I need to be the best me possible going into 18. So that's what I'm taking out of 17.
Top flight security of the world.
I like that, man.
Of the world,
So,
Craig.
Of the world.
Listen, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Ask it.
Will next week be season 2? Or are we immediately rolling into season 2?
I think
do
that
a rollout for season 2?
Are we discussing this? I mean,
I feel like this is Kanye.
what I think is important for y'all to understand is that season 1 is in the books.
There you go. That's it. I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
You know, we gave y'all 52 weeks in a row, and we are proud of what we brought to you guys. And what comes next is going to be even better. And I think it's important because you mentioned that you like to see Lulu, you know, on one to a degree. And I've actually gotten comments from other people that, you know, once Lulu became a part of this podcast, they were like, you know what, it's great that you guys have a female cast member. Yeah. She brings such a great dynamic to the show to kind of break up the monotony of, you know, the testosterone. Mm-hmm. And so I think Lulu Says is an important segment that we have to have because Lulu, even now, Lulu doesn't talk enough.
Yes.
So we need to give Lulu her own moment to just fucking talk that talk from a woman because
Lulu Says. All right, watch out for Lulu Says. I like that.
I like that
shit.
I am still completely ignorant to the woman. I am not gonna lie to y'all.
Oh, we know that. We be hearing your ass when your ass talk. I be like, Lord have mercy. Bless VDB.
33 years.
Was she the right one for you?
Yo, 33 years into this shit, having a beautiful mom, a sister, a wife, and a girlfriend that.
That's all right.
I know it was all right, but it went in that order.
You did all of them.
In that order of women that had to have dealt with me.
I think
for me to still not get it, I think it's important for me to continue to be educated on the female mindset. Mm-hmm. The anatomy, I got that.
Oh, because he's just so a hunker.
Ew, that's nasty.
I got that.
That's nasty.
A hunker, chuck a love.
But,
on your phone earlier?
But I definitely need that Lulu Talks or Lulu Says for 2018.
I like that. And for
we need to feature her more in 2018.
I totally agree with that. I mean, You know, talking about our plans for the podcast, obviously to make us more visible, but I just like to thank everybody for pushing us through. You know, 52 weeks is a hard damn thing, man. So everybody involved, we appreciate you. Lulu, what you got to say? Wrapping us up here for this 2017.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up, B.
I just want to say thank you to you guys. I mean,
What do you mean, you guys?
To you, you gentlemen.
Yeah, but if she'd have said you people, then that's when you said something.
You niggas. Okay. No, but to you guys, because, you know, I started off as a guest star here, and then you guys decided to bring me on the show, and I can't admit that when I first started, I was quiet because I felt like you guys dominated, because you guys are so opinionated and you guys are so passionate.
Yeah,
you guys
are.
really are, but I will say that over the
nice words to use.
over the weeks, I've figured out how to interact with you guys, and I feel like you guys have learned that as well, because you know, you guys aren't as loud, or you guys are passionate, but you can dial it back and be like, all right, let's switch to this topic instead of us having a list, and then we only got through the first one. So I will say that, and
This nigga tattletelling. Go for it.
It's just been fun, and I know there were some times that I didn't come because of school, but honestly, this is like a great stress reliever, and coming here and just talking that shit, you know, it's just nice, and I love coming here.
Well, we appreciate you, man, for dialing. And I'm telling you, y'all helped me. Because in the beginning, I was horrible at cutting people off. And I probably still cut y'all off. But it ain't, you know, like Haitian driver cut off. You know what I'm
Haitian
saying?
driver
Shout out to all
cut
my
off.
zones out there. They know I can say
driver.
that. Y'all know I can say that because it's my fault. But anyway, listen. Shout out to everybody on the YouTube. We appreciate y'all. 52 weeks. It's a wrap for season 2. We was season 1. We will see y'all for season 2 next year. Peace.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Hey.
It's over!
2017, I bid you adieu. 2018,
Bro,
we
get
here.
off, bro. You better talk to the live.
It's not off.
Oh, they.
2018, we are here. We are here to serve you fuckers. Thank you, you loyal supporters, and I hope we continue to grow
Thank
you
you,
guys.
thank
And
you.
again, 2017, I bid you adieu. You've been fantastic
More
to us.
guests will be on here.
The only fuck shit y'all gave us was Trump.
More. Only. Shout out
LeVar
to
Ball.
LeVar Ball, man.
Oh, I just said
Shout out to
that.
my
That's the
dude.
shit. No.
Shout out to my guy, LeVar Ball.
And we're out.
LeVar Ball won 2017. I just want everybody to know that.
No, we won 2017, motherfucker.
Yeah, we did because we talked about everybody.
We out here, man.
Yes.
Maybe the best podcast.
When I was young, I always wanted to be famous. I'd fuck 200,000 bitches on a sleigh bed. Not all at once, but if I could, I would, I swear, yeah. Just like the fuck a lot, big pun, I'm not a player. Okay, now I've been on some other shit. With my bad bitch thicker than Southern grits. We fucking and we get to the money. Fuck all that sucker shit. I've been on a hell of a run. I need a sponsorship. This bitch is pussy out of this world, straight from a mothership. I've been on my ET and being broke is foreign in my 30s. There's nothing you can say today that hurt me. Just sit back and observe me. Pop the top off this bottle. Vevin bacon for breakfast and getting top from a model. Bitch, I'm cool. Bitch, I'm back. And if I die tomorrow, them bitch niggas would be glad. So I plan to be right back. It's only right they hate it. And if I had to fuck a give, I wouldn't. I can't fake it. So bitch niggas gotta take
All I
it.
know is getting to and bagging up that moolah. And if they try to stop it, press that Glock to their medulla. These niggas never measure up when fucking with the ruler. Cause they be taking days off pussy niggas, Ferris Bueller.
I don't worry about no one but me, myself, and I. Alien Carter gon' be good as long as daddy's still alive. But just in case I die today, I promise you'll be fine. Cause my life insurance got 2 commas and he first in line. Why the fuck you think I'm working so hard? My God, my current mission is low emissions in my garage. A Tesla Model S, 200 on the dash. And all you hear is pew. Soon as I press the gas, I'm back.